You might be one person who is looking for the truth, and this might be just the beginning of it. As we are going to be going through quite a lot to discover and to learn and to know what has been stolen, what has been hidden from you, from me, that we can perish with the rest of the people in the world. Yeshua HaMashiach, the Son of the living God, speaks about this thing. He says, narrow is the path that goes to salvation, and wide is the road that goes to destruction. How many people are walking on the wider road? Am I not counted among them? There is nothing else other than identifying the key value, important parts of the doctrine that will deliver us from the death of our flesh and the death of our souls. It's sad. It's sad. Because as I'm reading it here, I feel that we have been brainwashed in a wrong way. And these guys who have been brainwashing us, they're not holding us as hostages. We still have a choice to do what is right, to search for the true God and save Him. And He will save. He will deliver us. He will heal us. And He will give us an opportunity to be His people, His children, if we are willing to take it on. Now, from here, we can go to the book of Isaiah chapter 56 from verse 1 up to verse 14. We can also read from Isaiah 58. We can read from verse 14, 15, and 16. We can also read from the book of Hebrews, which I want us to open now. In conclusion, Hebrews chapter 4, I would like us to read from verse 3. It says, for we who have believed do enter that rest, as He has said. So I swore in my wrath, they shall not enter my rest, although the works were finished from the foundation of the world. For He has spoken in a certain place of the seventh day in this way. And God rested on the seventh day from all His work. And again in this place, they shall not enter my rest. Since therefore it remains that some must enter it, and those whom it was first preached did not enter because of disobedience. Again He designates a certain day, saying in David, today, after such a long time as it has been said, today if you will hear His voice, do not harden your heart. For if Joshua had given them rest, then he would not afterward have spoken of another day. There remains therefore a rest for the people of God. For he who has entered this rest has himself also ceased from his work as God did from his. This is New Testament. That Apostle Paul is talking about the same Sabbath, picturing a prophecy of the eternal life where we are going to rest proper, with no fear, no favor, no terror, no pain, no tears on people's faces. So the Sabbath is not just a Sabbath, a day which you can just say, what big deal? It's a big deal because it's a prophecy which God intends for all those who love Him and who look for Him, who seek glory in His name. They must know about it and they will do something to worship Him. From sunset on Friday to sunset on the Sabbath, then you are starting to understand what God needs and what you need as a child of God to love God. Because Deuteronomy chapter 10, it speaks about us asking God, what is it that we can do for God? And now, Israel, what does the Lord your God require of you? I always say, remove the name Israel, then put your name there. And now, elder, what does the Lord your God require of you? But to fear the Lord your God, to walk in all His ways, and to love Him, to serve the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and to keep the commandments of the Lord and His statutes which I command you today for your good. Verse 14, indeed the heaven and the highest heavens belongs to the Lord your God, also the earth and with all that is in it. So you see, God is not asking anything difficult, anything out of the ordinary. God is only asking us to dedicate our personal life and our mindset, our livelihoods to Him, which is structured, which has been pruned by His regulations, statutes, and commandments, so that our conduct now and tomorrow and in the eternal life will never be questioned, because we have passed all the desire of the flesh. We can go to the book of Romans, we can go to the book of Simon Peter, we can go and read from the book of John, we can read all these scriptures that are talking about sin. To separate ourselves from the world of sin and going into the world of salvation, which is doing the will of God by starting, acknowledging, searching the proper day to do that worship, which is the Sabbath day. May God bless you on this episode number 3. We'll be coming with more episodes. Thank you.